shaking all over. Imagine you're here, looking up at the door.
Nice.
I'm a better man with your love than without. Stuck in the seal, I may never make it out. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary, only your love gonna make it right. Yeah, only your love, only your love. Only your love, only your love. Just a little, take me along the way. Won't you visit? Won't you stop by to stay? I'm a better man with your love than without. In the seal, I may never make it out. In the morning.
Okay. I bet you were getting pleased because you thought you weren't going to hear my voice in this video. A little bit of water in that cup. Now, we've got all of our chisels reground. There's two different angles when we're talking about sharpening tools. We've got our grinding angle and we've got our honing angle. Your grinding angle is 25 degrees, okay? So that's what you reset. When you reset your chisels, that's what you reset that bevel to. The honing angle is what I'm now gonna do with the sharpening stone. To get that, it's really simple. You just need a little bit of water on whatever stone it is you're working. If it's an oil stone, use oil. If it's a water stone, use water. I'm just gonna rub the back of the chisel on here a little bit, just to create a little bit of a flat. It should be pretty good anyway, but you can see where it's affected that right at the end of the chisel, which is good. That's what we want. We want our cutting edge to be as flat as possible. So there we go. Just get my rag, old t-shirt, and just wipe away that excess on there. Get a little bit more water. Now, when it comes to honing your chisels, if you rock the chisel, hopefully you can hear that knocking. What I want to do is find the point in between where it knocks 2 times, and then all I'm going to do is raise up a little bit. Not loads, I'm not going to go vertical. Try and do a better angle for you for the video. That's my grinding angle, that'll be my honing angle. And then I'll just try my absolute best just to hold that position. I change it up how I'm going to sharpen. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I'll just do that. Sometimes I'll do figure of 8s. What you don't want to do is create a hollow in your grinding stone. And it's very hard to do that with a diamond stone like this one. But just however you do it, make sure you use the whole stone and vary your motions. And then I think you should just be able to see that change in reflection right at the tip of the chisel. And I can feel that burr all the way across. That means we're good on my honing angle, So again, straight down on the stone, a little back and forth, and then I like to wipe it quite good with the cloth, front and back, and bring that across, and that is a sharpened chisel that is ready to work. So I'm just going to work my way down my sizes of chisel. So flatten the back, bit more water, flatten the back of that chisel, find my grinding angle, my 25 degrees, lift up, and then when you feel across the back and you can feel a burr all the way across that front edge, that means that edge is sharpened. We'll just run it on there a little bit and just break off that burr, and that chisel is also now ready to go. So flatten the back, find my grinding angle, 25 degrees, lift up a little bit, take it for a spin. Now the way you hold your chisel might vary depending on what feels comfortable for you. For me, I sort of almost push it into my forearm here, and then I lock my joints, and so I know I'm in that same position. That's not gone too badly. I'm a little bit uneven, so I'm putting a bit more pressure on this side of the blade than I am on this side. So I'll just give it, find my grinding angle, lift up a bit, and just put a little bit more pressure on that left side to even off that little bit of sharpening that I've just done through there. Some people like to run it through a bit of timber. I find that as long as you've got obviously enough cloth there to not damage your hand, you can just run that forward and backwards. Nearly got myself. You can run that forward and backwards across the cloth, and that clears that burr. These narrower chisels are really, obviously you can't get 2 fingers on the end of that, so just make sure that you've got even pressure in the center, and try not to tip like that. Now, it's only a really short video this. I just wanted to explain my process here. I've been looking at my chisels in my drawer for a while and they looked really sad. I emphasise to my students all the time about keeping your tools sharp, for a few reasons. Maintenance, it's good to look after the tools that you have. I always say look after your tools and your tools will look after you. Look after your tools and the tools will look after you. Get my words right. And also, a sharper tool is a safe tool. A sharp tool requires less effort to go through your work. So just make sure that you're keeping your damn tools sharp, and yeah, they'll do the right job and they'll do it well. Cool. Cheers.